Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Hey, I just pulled the hanging tag off of this car here. This is actually the rarest Maserati we've had here. This is a Gran Sport edition of the Cambiocorsa Spyder. And as we walk around this car, you'll see a couple of features on it that make it a little different than any other Spyder that you'll run into. And they build very few of these because they're very expensive. A couple of small things that you'll get to see, especially in the interior, because the interiors are completely different than any other car. Even the process of which these wheels are polished, they use a different method to go ahead and do. These are made by BBS. They're not inexpensive at all, and they are really great looking. As if you can get a chance to look inside here, we got big fat calipers made by Brembo, and cross-drilled rotors that are also ventilated. And when you're talking about a car that makes 400 horsepower, you need these kinds of things, because not only do you want it to go fast, you want it to be able to stop. A couple little hidden things in here, a great looking chin spoiler. And look in here, this is how you get the air in the car to cool it down. You also have to get the air out of the car, because anytime you're starting to hit speeds in excess of 100, 120 or whatever, the air turbulence underneath the car is what causes these things to get loose, squirrely, and light. And the more you can get out from underneath the car, will keep it a little more stable. Let's keep walking around the car. The color is spectacular. Blue Nettuno, I'm sure I'm screwing that up, it's Italian. And it's just a great color, and a couple added touches to it that make it look really nice. Blue and tan for me, I think is a spectacular blend. I'm not a big fan of blue and black, so I loved everything about this. And the optional parts that we'll see as we walk here are things like, this has sport seats. The sport seats are a very expensive option on these. It's part of what makes a Gran Sport package. Then inside, we're going to look in here. All of this is real carbon fiber. So they've taken the original console, which was kind of went all the way through the regular cars, and they've made their own separate console for the Gran Sports in carbon with separate buttons. Okay, and then a different console here. This has blue piping with the blue dash and blue carpets with the tan center dash. You had to order it that way, and I think it's part of the package that really makes this car look different. Carbon fiber inserts in the doors, blue piping right here. This I love. You have to order this separate. This would typically come in just a black leather, so it was custom ordered to match this here. The tops on these are really cool. We're going to show you how that works. It's a full power unlatching convertible top that also sits nicely underneath here. It's tucked in there. You don't have to do anything but push a button. You don't have to undo any latches. You don't have to get out. You don't have to stop. You don't do anything. You just hit the button. Down it goes or up it goes. Takes just a few seconds, and you can do it at the traffic light while you're waiting. Let's take a walk around in the rear of the car. And this to me is spectacular. The exhaust is upgraded on these models. The engines have a little bit more in them too. And then in the Gran Sport models have this great feature here, which I just love. This polished cage, a piece of dust there, with the polished tips from the exhaust. And if there's any chance we could get a look underneath, the car is completely flat underneath to keep the turbulence down. And when you're getting a car of this nature, this car is stickered somewhere in the $112,000, $115,000 range. Some of the luxury features that you're going to get are things like rear parking sensors, keyless entry, power windows, power locks, great audio system in the few hundred watt range. And then the 19-inch wheels, obviously. So not only are you getting ultra high speed, you're getting luxury. What you're getting is a spectacular Italian exotic with only 16,000 miles on it. One owner, well taken care of, and what typically was a $110,000, $115,000 car is now selling in the $50,000 range. This is 2009. So anyway, let's take a peek under the hood, because truly, although this car is great looking outside and it's spectacular looking inside, none of this compares to what's underneath the hood. This may be the world's greatest engine compartment. Next to the Chrysler 426 Hemi, I don't think anything looks any better than this right here. The Italians do it. When they do it awesome. Not only did they give time and thought to the outside of the car and the inside of the car, they knew that when you open the hood, if it didn't say wow, it wasn't Italian enough. So just come on over here for a second. Let's take a peek at this. Look at things like these braided lines. Nice touches. This right here is a special coating on the intake manifolds. The heads are red like the Testarossas, the red heads. and they put nice covers around here to clean up the engine compartment and make it look a little bit nicer. Another important thing when you're buying cars like this, it's important that the cars haven't been wrecked, haven't been abused, and haven't been damaged. And this is a clear example that this car is all original, because you can't buy these stickers. Here it is right here. This is the assembly number 27813, and everything is as good. Also has Xenon headlights, aluminum hood, matching grille for the rear that we showed earlier. Just a great car. Anyway, come inside the interior just one last time. I just want to show you a couple little things about it. Here's some great things. The pedals over here, I don't know if you can get a picture of those, but they're drilled aluminum pedals. And they have the Maserati logo on them. They look great. The steering wheel is not round. It's kind of square because you don't really hold the wheel out here. You hold the wheel here, and you want to be able to see the gauges. So they make this a little bit higher, so no matter where you put the tilt wheel, you can see that. These are the paddle shifters. This is kind of cool. You can either drive the car. It's got a 6-speed electro-hydraulic manual clutch, or you can put it in automatic, meaning that there is no clutch pedal, so the computer actually pushes the clutch in and out. You shift it this way, up, down, okay? Or if you need to jump on the cell phone, you're busy, whatever, you just hit auto, and the car automatically shifts for you. Great looking starter button right here. Center channel speaker for the auditorium sound system, and a couple of nice little features inside showing you that the car's a Gran Sport interior, not the regular Spyder Cambiocorsa. These are kind of cool things. This is like Italian stuff, you know. One nice feature too is the mirrors fold in. Just little touches like that, that's kind of what you're getting. And with the noise you're hearing right now is the parking sensors. But check this top out. This is really cool. It's just so nicely done too. We're at the light. Maybe it starts to sprinkle a little bit. Everything's tucked inside. Keep holding the button down and it goes ahead and finishes the top mechanism. Latches down the hard glass rear window with rear window defroster, and then finishes with rolling up the windows. And if you're at the light, beautiful day after work, you want to go ahead and put it down, just hold the button. The top actually goes down much faster than it goes up, so you're at the light just turned red. Here we go. Boom. 9, 10. Look how fast, boom. And that's what makes these cars truly all-weather, high-performance Italian cars. And the great thing about these too is that the warranty on the cars are 4 years, 50,000 miles. You know, Ferrari and a Lamborghini and the other Italian marques would never offer a warranty that long. They wanted this car to be a daily driver. They wanted you to be able to enjoy it. For instance, like the Ferrari belt service is at 15,000 miles. The first belt service on this car is 100,000 miles. Almost virtually the same engines. I don't know what to tell you. These cars are built to be daily and reliable. They're exotic looking, but don't require exotic expenses to maintain them. We're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Call us at 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.